Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis. It is November 11th. Xur has arrived. He is on Nessus and Watcher's Grave up in his tree fort, so let's see what he's got to offer. Well, I'm not sure Telesto is done breaking the game. I guess we'll see next week. Xur has Telesto. For some reason, if you do not own this weapon in any way, buy it. But otherwise, you know what Telesto is and it's trying to break the game. For the Hunters, you've got a PvP focused exotic with 3 in the mobility stat. It enhances your radar, but 3 in mobility for a hunter when it's a PvP-focused exotic? Sorry, this Knucklehead radar, skip it. Alright, for the Titans, you've got Khepri's Horn, which could be the ugliest exotic in the game. It's like a face hugger and a seashell had an ugly baby, and then it strapped itself onto your head. Solar damage kills, recharge your barricade, which unleashes a blast of solar energy. I don't think it's that good. And unfortunately, it is based around your barricade and it's only got 7 in resilience. So the mobility is basically completely wasted on this one. Otherwise, the stats are okay. But man, this thing's ugly. All right, Warlocks. I think you actually might have one you want to pick up in the world of PvE. 26 in resilience. Already off to a good start. And it's a grenade-based exotic with 13 in discipline. Don't sleep on this one. Fusion grenades have an additional grenade charge and recharge from an empowered weapon damage. Picture an empowering rift. Fusion grenade kills grant rift energy. So if you stand in an empowering rift and you're throwing fusion grenades and you can get damage, there are some very good builds for DPS based around this exotic. And if you don't have this already, make sure you buy it. And then if you want to stay alive and use this thing, this has 26 resilience. So please, Warlocks, this is actually worth logging in for. Please buy this one. For Hawkmoon, you've got snapshot sights. For Dead Man's Tale, you got moving target. I don't think either of those are going to be god tier, but if you actually respectfully disagree, just let me know in the comments below. Alright, for your legendary weapons, you've got some stuff that's like changing while you look at it. So Stars and Shadow with field prep. It had kill clip for a second, and then we've got Thresh on it. Maybe you'll find a good roll on this one. Maybe you won't. Maybe you get a pulse monitor, kill clip. There's some okay options here, but I have no idea what you're going to get when you look at it. Heating up and surrounded. If you don't have a void machine gun, I mean, you know, it's good to own one. Final blows and surrounded, not a horrible combination, paired with tactical mag and polygonal rifling. It's an okay void machine gun, not the best, but again, if you're like new and lacking a void machine gun, it's an easy one that you can at least pick up and buy. Surplus and high impact reserves on a sidearm. You've got a double perk situation here. You've got range and range, so that's not going to be a bad thing with some handling. Surplus and then, wait, Wellspring. I didn't think that had Wellspring on it. Is this also one that's... Yeah, I think Telesto is kind of taking over some of these high impact reserves and surplus with some range on it. That's not a bad roll. If you can get the game to play nice with you, try and pick it up. If not, good luck. Tunnel vision and opening shot. Reloading after defeating a target greatly increases target acquisition and aim down sight speed for a short duration with opening shot. It's actually not a bad combination on a slug. This could definitely be better, but these are both actually good for range. Not quite there, though. Not quite a god roll. Grid Skipper. I love this pulse rifle. Unfortunately, Thresh just kind of kills it for me. Heating up, armor piercing, small bore, range masterwork. Not bad, but Thresh just... It is not worth a perk slot, unfortunately. It's not like it doesn't do enough. It does not give you enough super energy, in my opinion. Firmly planted and Dragonfly on GN7. Again, it's an arc pulse rifle. If for some reason you don't own an arc pulse rifle, you should own one. But other than that, the perks on this one, which won't load, there we go. Firmly planted and Dragonfly with, yeah, it's just not exciting. And finally, you've got Subsistence and Osmosis on a hand cannon. Oh, I'm sorry, you also potentially have Quick Draw. Yeah, so things are happening to guns. But, okay, you got one for all. Either way, a 180 with Subsistence or Quick Draw, that's still not worth getting, even if it is playing tricks on your mind. So yeah, legendary weapons, you might have a couple options if you don't own like a Void or an Arc Pulse Rifle at all and you're brand new. Maybe you can find a good Stars and Shadow in there somewhere. Not a bad sidearm, not a bad shotgun, per se. As for the Titan armor, we've got a 60, nothing exciting. 60, nothing exciting. 60, not exciting. 62, too much mobility. Titans, I'm sorry. For the Warlocks, your armor is not good. 61, no. 63, wasted stats. 58, nope. And a 63, again, not amazing. Your only thing to really pay attention to this week is going to be your Starfire protocol for the Warlocks. All right, the Hunters at least have something to look at. The 260s you can skip. You've got a 64 Some mobility, would probably like to see more, but higher resilience. If you're looking for a PvE kind of role, some resilience, little mobility recovery, discipline, strength, decent spikes on a 64. This is reasonable, like a newer player for sure, maybe not somebody who's doing like a triple 100 armor build, but you know, an average player for a 64 for this is solid for a PvE role. 64 here, a little higher in recovery and mobility. Split even, pretty even split on the bottom, actually almost kind of works against it, but an okay 64. But for a helm, not too shabby for a PvE hunter role, but that is about it. Couple pieces of okay hunter armor, very good warlock exotic for PvE. Like to see more discipline, of course, since it's fusion grenades, but it's PvE, and if you need that spike as a warlock, maybe this resilience bump will help you. Telesto's trying to break some of your legendary weapons, and I don't know if anything else with Telesto is going to happen, but I guess we'll find out and see. But if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like below, leave a comment if you got questions about anything. Go find me over on Twitch. I'm streaming God of War for the next like 2 or 3 days, basically non-stop. So come over in there, say hi, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the Grandmaster guide yesterday. If you haven't run that Grandmaster, please find one other person, try it solo. It's just throwing double rewards at you, and it's the easiest Grandmaster you'll be able to find in a long time. So definitely check that one out. See you guys soon. Have a good one.